Hey guys, it's me, Meteor. Here, we're gonna be doing the Great Cave Offensive. We're gonna be doing the garden area this time, so go ahead and begin. Let's do this. Continue. Now here we are in this beautiful, beautiful area. But before we go anywhere, let's actually head back up because we actually missed a couple treasures. Let's just head up to the very top first before we go anywhere. We just hit a bomb, no big deal, whatever. I'm not gonna get this one yet. I'm gonna get the one just before it, which is actually right over here. You notice that little switch you hit? Just hit that switch. You'll see a bunch of little birds and everything just fly in there. Let's go inside the hole though. And there's a treasure right there waiting for us. The gold watering can, 200,000 G. And we just killed off a bunch of people, but no big deal. Let's just head back out of here. Oops, we hit the switch again. No big deal. It constantly opens itself back up. Now, this treasure right here is really annoying if you do not know how to get it. But there are two easy ways to get it. First off, I'm going to show off Jet, the lesser of the easier two. There's also, if you use bird or wing, you can also possibly do it as well. I don't know how to use it with beam, but I've seen people do it before. Now, if you notice, if you charge all the way up and shoot up, you can't hit there. But if you try to do this, like you try to zoom in and push back, it doesn't allow you to do that. So what you have to do is actually charge up, jump up, so you actually keep that charge, get to the very end, push it down, and hold down, and there you go. So you can do it that way, or if you want to do it that way, there's another way you can do it. Let me show off what it is. If you grab Ninja, if you had enough hard time using Jet, grab Ninja, cling to the wall, and down kick. Whoops, messed up. And down kick, darn it. Wow, I did this no problem in my practice run. There, dang it. What happened there? That was like a weird glitch. There we go. You can also do it that way. And also, I think you're supposed to do it that way because you get a katana there, which is 990,000 G, which is actually the most expensive item in the game. So there you go. Right there. But let's go ahead and get rid. And we haven't turned off Ninja enough yet, so let's go ahead and shoot this off. It doesn't have this cool flower move that it has in Superstar Ultra, or in Return of Dreamland rather, but either way it's still cool. Now, the way you want to go is actually in here, but I want to show off the other two paths first. First, let me go ahead and just save real quick, or just restore my health. Yep, let's go ahead and save that here. And let's head it to the right one first, because we can. Let's get rid of our ninja, go inside here, and blast. Kill everyone. Blast it down there. And what do you know, there's a treasure chest right there for us. Ta-da! 42,800 G. The Pegasus Swing. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Break that down. You want to head down here. Head down there. Head down there. There we go. Head in that door. And there you go. You're actually in a new room now. First grab wheelie. Makes things easier. If you need an accent tornado, there's one right there for you. Either way, just go ahead and kill everything. Now, to make this easier, just wheel, 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 wheel. Wheel has a lot of invincibility frames, I'll say that much. One more, and it's dead. So just go ahead and grab that. The raccoon doll, 8,150 G. Kill him. And let's head over here and do some more killing with the wheel. Yay! It can turn in midair too, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so enough of that. Let's head over here. And for this, first off, you want to have anything. You want to go down here. There's actually food down there. But the treasure you're actually going to need bomb for. Or crash, if you want to go that way. Actually, yes, it's crash. Bomb's a different ability entirely. But, either way, you could grab cutter. Not going to help, though, at all. Because if you go down here, well, first, you'll see that, which you grab one up and all that stuff. But, over here is a treasure you cannot grab in any way, shape, or form. The only way you can grab it is, which you'll notice over here, well, actually, hold on, this isn't the one yet. Which is the one I'm thinking of? I think it's later. And I'll get to it eventually. Just go in here. And I'll get a shell whistle, otherwise known as a magic conch. 82,000 G, right there. Not really magic conch at all, because it's kind of different. But, right, aha, here we are. Okay. Now, if you use cutter here, obviously you're not going to see it's going to do anything. Because you get to, darn it, where is it? Now it's making a lie out of me, it's really annoying here. Hold on, there we are. We can't do anything underwater there. What we could do is actually break this and get that one up there. But that won't really help us. We actually need crash for this. So let's get out of here. Drop that. Grab the bomb. No. Crap. Hold on. Let's go back here. You're really trying to tick me off. Grab the crash. Jump down. Use it right there. It'll hit that switch underneath the water. You can just swim down, and there you go. Break that. The treasure chest is yours. The Orichalcum. I don't know what that game is from, but whatever. 512,000 G. So hey, we're on our way already at 51 treasures. So let's head back on this warp star and head out of here. I really need to restore my health though, because I'm less than half damage, less than half health. So let's go in here. We can also save in the process. Yay! Saving up in full health. Let's head in this door now. Now, in this door is kind of interesting. You'll go over here, you'll see Jet, which you'll actually need for one of the treasures. So let me go ahead and grab Jet. Whee! Okay, that's all it goes. Now, if you go down here, see, this is one that, you know, caught a lot of people off guard, because some people really think to go down here or duck down, since you can't duck down here. But if you duck down here, you'll notice it's slightly colored white. Just go down there, and there's a treasure in it, which is 8,000 G for a charm. So now, there's only one treasure you need to get with Jet, so just zoom down, light that, and if you notice, actually, hold on, I didn't show it off properly. You'll notice one of these little things here that does not have a certain rope. If you hit this switch, jump in here, nothing. You just lose health and damage. So then it disappears. If you hit this one, by doing that, go down here. You actually go up here. Now, you want to actually hit all of them except the last one. So do not break that last one. Or better yet, get rid of Jet. Do that. There you go. And that treasure is yours. The Xmas Tree, 40,000 G. Alright. So that means one last one is all we need to get. So first off, before we do anything, let's actually break these blocks. Go down here. And break that. So now you can actually get the fuse to light. So let's head there. Run. And jump in there. Ba-boom! Now we're in a whole nother area in the clouds. How beautiful. First one being right in here. You can notice the place you actually go into, because you'll see a bunch of stars there. If you get to the path you can actually follow. So, just go in this one here. And you will see this one. Hit the switch on the right, not the one on the left. That one will bring down the treasure chest. Kong's Barrel, 1500 G. I wonder what game that one's from. Now, if you hit the other one, it launches down the Gordos. Not a good idea. Don't do that. So, let's grab Wing for this next one you need. Not the one over here, but one of these you will need Wing for. Now, jump up here. I'll wait for the next platform. I'll wait for the next bus. Alright, so go over here. And voila! Ramia scale, 12,800 G. I'll wait for the next platform yet again. Alright. Just gonna head. Oh well, no big deal. We got the treasure, so that's all that matters. So, flying over here, we fly. Damn. Wow, that was perfect. Holy cow. Okay, well, let's go in here. Flying. You need Wing to break that block that's right there. You cannot break it by inhaling or anything. You can't do it in time. Either way, go ahead and grab the treasure that's right here. Shiny Bamboo, 600,000 G. Shiny Bamboo's worth that much? Man, that's something. No more Wing. We don't need Wing for anything else. Let's go in here. We will, however, need another ability, but that's for later. You'll see an umbrella down there. We do need umbrella for one of the abilities, but first, if you go up here, in this little spot, float up here through this door, and there's a wheelie. Now, if you try to do this one normally, you will not get there in time. You actually will get to the end, and it'll already be closed. The way you actually get this treasure is quite interesting. Now, I mentioned before, you can actually make a partner. This guy right here. Whoop, nope. Whatever, screw it, I'll just use another one. Make a partner right there, the wheelie. Get on that. And you can go much faster. So, just duck down, jump, and in you go. There you go. Tire 1100G. You can only get this one if you use the helper and use it as a motorcycle, because it goes super fast and you can actually jump with it, unlike the wheelie by itself. So there you go. Just rush all the way over here, break that, and pop out of here and remove your partner because it's useless now. No big deal. You're nothing more than a little wheel. No big deal. Alright, so now that that's over, is there anything else up here? I believe there might be. Nope, nope. Just go down these clouds. Up here. This cloud is where I'm going in, right here. Alright, so I'm going up here. Going up here. And, okay, I might need an umbrella for that. I know I'm missing something, I think. I think I'm missing something. Nope, that wasn't what I was missing. I didn't need sleep for anything. Alright, come on. Wake up, Kirby. Alright, so if you want to grab an umbrella and go in here, let's float around, go in here, you'll actually see falling blocks. See, this is actually a reference to Kirby Superstar Stacker. Kirby Star Stacker and Kirby Star Stacker for the Game Boy and Superstar Stacker for the SNES, which is actually a Japan exclusive, so I never actually played the game. Either way, this is the Spirit Charm, where it's 78,500G. So you'll see all the stars just coming down from like Star Stacker. Pretty cool. I like that. Get a 1-up over there. And on the other side, there's not much of anything, I don't think. Oh, there's a maximum tomato. I actually kind of need that. So there we go. Do I need the umbrella for anything? I don't think I need the umbrella for anything else. I'm just going to make sure. Is there any other thing I'm missing? No, I think that's it. So we have 58 treasures out of 60. So there are 2 more. Both of which are actually in the middle path. So let's get rid of umbrella now. If I'm missing one, I'm going to go back for it, obviously. That goes without saying. Now, for this one, you want cutter. You want cutter for this. Do not break this down. Do not break down on the right. You want this one right here on the left. Why? Sure, it'll block off a 1-up, but it'll let you go down here because if you hit that switch for that one, it'll block that from going down. If you actually hit that down, it'll actually block the treasure. So in here, you get the Platinum Ring, 40,000G. Yeah, Platinum Rings kind of are more than $400 now, but prices kind of, you know, escalated after when was this game made? 1996, is it? Yeah, things kind of changed since then a bit. Either way, going in here, you'll see all these gym guys with their yo-yos and whatnot. Just fly down here, jump down there, make sure you don't get hit by anything. Don't get flown back up. So be careful. You want to fly to that. And one more time down, just fly through here. Okay, you want to float. Don't quite default. Don't. I said don't fall, Kirby. Don't fall. There we go. And you'll die. Sorry. And ta-da! We got our last treasure, which is, quite fittingly, the Triforce. Yes, we found the full Triforce in one go. I haven't even go on a master quest for it. We are better than Link in that regard. Woot! All we need now is our sword ability again, and we'll be just like Link. 800,000G, we now have 9,999,990 gold, which essentially equates to about 100,000 gold, or $100,000. Not a bad run overall, Kirby, not a bad run. So as you see here, we are actually now at a boss, fittingly enough. So let's go ahead and finish off the Great Cave Offensive. It's completely dark. Interesting. Here we have Wham Bam Rock. He starts off quite easy and then gets a little bit more unpredictable. All he does is like slam his hand. Yep, this is one of the many times, or one of the first times you've actually seen a hand and face in a Mario game, or Nintendo game rather. He also shoots out his hand like a gun, which actually brings down rocks like this. So then at that point, you just wait for him to launch down. There you go. He could also try grabbing you if you're close to him. He could also try punching you. Not really a big threat. Just stay away from his hand as well. Eventually, at some point, he'll start bringing the rocks back up. Ah, darn it, I lost health. Overall, once you get his pattern, he's not really all too difficult, but he does get a bit harder and a bit more unpredictable. Just jump over that, otherwise he will flick you and do damage to you. He'll try to grab you, which does most health. Nope. Alright, so now he's going to actually shoot down the rocks again. And let's see, where's your hand going to come from? Ah, shoot, I hit the wrong way. I hate when I do that. Up. Fell for my own advice. If I lose to Wham-Bam Rock, I'm going to be very disappointed. Wow, I inhaled a lot of rocks there. Oh, that was like 4. Alright, so... See, now he started slamming a lot quicker. He's a lot quicker with his hands, so you have to be a lot more quick. Alright, so now, let's see, where's your hand going to come from? And one more hit is all he would take. He's going to slam it 3 times now, and was just once like before. Nope, don't think so. Still don't think so. And now he starts actually moving with that. And now he's going to launch it back up. And there he goes. Now he's going to explode and die. Poor thing. So now that we are full in health, we actually have all the treasures. We're just going to max it, restore our health, and escape out of this horrid place. Let's go on this little cart here. One last time as we see Kirby just flying over here. Hitting through everything. And there we are at the front. Let's go through this door. We'll take an elevator up. Going up. Then we're going to go up this elevator here. Yay! Wee! Now let's go in here. And if you notice, we are actually back at the start. So if you actually missed any treasure, you cannot go back for it because after you beat the final boss of this area, well, you can't go back. You're done. The only way to go is left. And there is suddenly a warp star over there on the left-hand side. Interesting. Now let's go up and see our way out of here. Whee! Oh, apparently it caved in. How did it even cave in? All we did was fall down a hole. We didn't actually cause like a whole rupture to make the thing collapse. It was just fell down a simple hole we could have floated out to begin with. Oh well. Either way, after you beat that, it'll actually show off all the treasures and stuff you got over here in the credits. And it'll show Kirby flying up in his big puffball. Gold medal, gold coin. Wait, but it actually shows them in order of where you actually got him from. Crystal ball, lucky cat, and shows the values. Of course, the credits or the ending is actually longer depending on which one you get, or depending on how many treasures you have. Of course, you get the full song and the full ending if you actually get all the treasures. And there's even a secret ending of this if you get all the treasures, which you will see as well. But in the meantime, I sure hope that didn't disconnect at all. Did I hit a switch? Oh boy, that's not good. I hope I didn't cut out the capture. I guess I'll find out soon, won't I? Oh boy, I hit a wire and I think I messed something up. Ooh, well. I really hope that doesn't affect the recording. That's kind of freaking me out now, because for the fact I actually had the screensaver on, when I moved the mouse, it actually actually paused the screen. Because with the 3DS capture card here, whenever I actually put it in a screensaver, whatever, note to self, turn the screensaver off and record stuff so I can actually see if something legitimately goes wrong. But oh well, it seems to be okay. It seems like it. If anything, it'll be like a split second of disconnection there. Or maybe my voice got disconnected for a split second. I'd much rather it be my voice than this. Either way, as you can see, you see Kirby flying in the air with the seagulls. Kind of cool. See the katana there and all these other things. Not really much else to talk about. I mean, it's pretty much just Kirby flying away. Showing off all the treasures you see. I'm just really worried about my capture, because I heard like the disconnect and reconnect noise that it makes, and that can only be one of two things. Like I said, my capture device, or it could be my headset. Neither one could be good. Both of those would really rather not happen at all. But you see, treasures found 60 out of 60, total 9,999,990 G. So very nice, Kirby. Good job. You got a lot of money out of that. Well, 100,000 isn't really that much nowadays. Still quite a bit, but still. And you see Kirby in a load of treasures saying, congratulations, which you get if you actually get all 60 out of 60 treasures. So there we go. And since we finished that, one thing I need to take note of here. If you notice, it's already unlocked Revenge Meta Knight. That's because as long as you play Great Cave Offensive, which I didn't notice after I exited out after I was done recording, my first session, every time you leave, if you save once in the Great Cave Offensive in the first save spot, you can actually exit out and do Revenge Meta Knight right then and there. But next time in Kirby's Superstar Ultra, you'll be doing Revenge Meta Knight, which is probably everyone's one of the more favorite games of this Superstar for a lot of people. The dialogue pretty much makes the entire game. But either way, we'll do that next time. So see you guys then.